What's up, guys? Jay here with a new video on how to make the Newsbar script. First off, you will need the document files or the script files that come with BO3, and we'll be going into we need to go into the HUD. So we need to go into the MP and find HUD. So we can do different things with it. Shared. Let's see what we have. We have set parent, get parent, remove, set point. I believe we need this one. This is our namespace that we're going to be going on. There's that. Set point bar, update bar static, create font string, which we need. Server front, which we might need.
See right through you anyhow.
Which technically, if we go up, we could probably just create the menu with create bar, maybe. Text coordinates. Okay, so we got the stuff that we need. Those are like the main functions we'll be using to make this script. Okay, so we need. So in our includes, which I'm just going to start this out. We are using scripts / shared, because it was in the shared folder. So scripts shared HUD util shared. Most files that we find will be in the shared section. And now we want to get on to making the Newsbar. We want our HUD element, which is the create Newsbar HUD element, which you can get if you just use Capicon's released element for HUD. I just renamed this to create Newsbar because I already have Capicon's original function in there. And now we want to go ahead and create it, so.
Top
we always have to start off our functions with the word function space and then our definition. If you get into the documents file, there's more stuff inside the documents that would help you. And on def, because we want it to end or it will repeat a loop. Self and on. I wonder if you could do a stroke too. And on. Disconnect. Self and on. Kill feed. So if we were to make a separate function and call it kill feed, or put this self notify. So hold up. Self notify. Self notify. And then inside here we put kill feed. Self.bar is equal to create Newsbar. And then we want to do our allen and a relative, which the al for this is center. And the al is nothing. And then we have 0 for our x. And then 215 for our y, because that's, you know, our the up and down position on our screen, top and bottom position, which 215 would probably be right about here on your screen on BO3. So 215 is what we want for our y, and now we have to add our width in, which our width is going to be 1000. Actually, we'll just in case, we'll put 2000, comma 30 for its height. And now we want to add the color in, which I'm going to do dynamic colors. I believe this is right, so 255, and then it would be comma slash 255, so 255 out of 255 is red. Yeah. And then it would be comma 0 slash 255, so 0 out of 255 is nothing, so that would just stay default 0. So it's got no blue in it. I want to do 0, comma 255 or forward slash 255. And now we have our color done. Then we want to do the sort is going to be 3, or depending on how you want it. And then we'll do our alpha 0.6 looks best, pretty much. And then our shader, which is going to be white, because that's, you know, the default HUD, and you don't have to pre-catch it as a material. Anyways, if you were pre-catching that, you would do hashtag pre-catch, I believe, and and then it would go like that, like this. Material. White. Or maybe if I think about it, probably do stroke. And then here at the end, you know, whatever. I'll explain that in a different form. What we're doing right now is just making HUD. Okay, so now we have our bar created, and we want to do self dot. Let's make sure this has foreground. This doesn't want the foreground. So we actually have to create the foreground. So bar dot foreground equals plus self dot. We don't need the alpha because we already described what the alpha is. So we'll just do self dot text equals HUD. HUD is our namespace that we're going to be using because we're threading to the HUD util shared. Yeah, we're threading to the HUD util shared. Create front string. And this will be invisible to anyone spectating because of this UI element here, hide when in menu. So once you're in the menu, it would hide your news bar, so anyone spectating you wouldn't be able to see it. And then we have to put the front type and the front size. So we'll do 1.5, and we'll do objective because you know that. Trying to get that. Foreground equals true. It's basically docking it. And we want to do self dot text set text. And then inside here, this is where our newsbar text would be. So for example, I'm going to do newsbar text. Love Jay. Then we want to do self dot text we're not going to add a fade into this one, so it would just be 1, 1, 1, like that. No fade. So it's going to be LM no fade color, which means it's not going to have a timer on it. So self.text no fade color. It's going to be our thread for that. And now we want to do our for loop, which will make this continue forever and on and on and on and on and on. So self text HUD set point, which we have our set point up here, which is our point, our relative point, our Y and our X, and then the move time, so how quickly we want it to move from point A to point B, which speaking we have 2 points. The first point we're not going to have it move to, we're going to have it move from positive to negative so that it looks like it's moving across the screen repeatedly. So we'll go ahead and put center, and then nothing for that. And we want to do 11150, comma, center allo. The allo, the relative, the x, the y, okay, so this is going to be point A. Point A. And I'm just going to go ahead and copy this. We want it to go to negative 800. It's going to be moving from negative 800, from 1150 to negative 800, which this is our x, this is our y, and then we want it to go to 30, and then we want it to wait 20 seconds. And now we have to add our other function in that we made, which was elem no fade color. Elem fade no color. And we want to go down here to UI elements. I believe it's UI element no color, but I'm going to double check that real quick. So it's actually self.color equals color, so self.color equals color. And we want to do right here, we want to put, we want to put our color, so we just want to do color. So anytime we wanted to change colors of the text, we would just call on self.text. So for an example, function we would do tab self.text, and then we do element no fade color, so it's not going to time it, it's just going to do it automatically. So we want to just do 1, 0, 0, and that would make it red. And then we'd call on that function if we wanted to make it red. So that was my tutorial on how to make a news bar on the screen on BO3. Thank you for watching.